I met a new friend named Desmond Daggerswift. He was made for the weapons. He wasn't made for surviving, however. And neither was Marcus. You know what? I think that was one of the best videos I've done. Did pretty well too. Hello?
Fatpot Man, thank God you answered. We need your help again. The Demon Lord is back. He's slaughtering us all.
What? I haven't been to that world in years. There's no way I can help.
Please, you're our only hope.
Looks like I have some unfinished business. Mighty Knight 2 was a game that I was hesitating on getting the 100% run on. To truly 100% the game, I need to get every achievement available, finish all 25 levels, beat every challenge, and do the hardest task of them all. Get level 100 on every character. This took me a long time. So let's begin. First things first, I have to answer a few questions that decide which character I'm going to get. Welcome, the Chosen One. Will you tell me about yourself? I don't even know who I am. I see. Did you play the first Mighty Knight? Yeah, I definitely did. The world needs your help to fight the evil power. Will you lend us your hand? No, not gonna happen. Oh, she's going to deal with it. Oh. Seeing as though I was relatively nice with my comments, I got Conan Axol, who wields an axe. It's in the name. Axol is from the first game, and is the heavy hitter of the group. So we're in the first level, picking up the controls and wailing on the wild bacon. After finishing the level, I got some XP. Time to see the thing that gave me the most suffering in this game. The biggest difference between Mighty Knight 1 and 2 is the level up system. Instead of upgrading your characters a few times and being able to max someone out in like an hour or so, in Mighty Knight 2, you can level up your characters to level 100, and they get an upgrade point or star every time a level up occurs. You then allocate these stars to any number of stats each character has. Okay, so I have to use stars to upgrade abilities, and that's a lot of abilities. So I decided to start the grind early, beating level 1 again for some extra XP. I then earned a new power up which allowed me to boost my attack for a short amount of time. I used this ability in stage 2 and had no trouble wiping out the enemies surrounding me. Huh? A ghost? Yeah, these ghosts drop some temporary upgrades like the first game. Another similarity to the first game is that they also drop Where items? Are you serious? Another similarity to the first game is that they also drop rare items. You need to collect those items for some achievements in the game, so hopefully I can get them during my journey. My reward for beating the second stage was Varric Archranger. This guy was an archer who focused heavily on providing support for the rest of the team, and he becomes very important to the plot later. Onward to stage 3. What could be happening in this vast new land? More guys. There's a primitive this time. He's ranged, so that makes him a little bit different, I guess. Truly, a man who stands out from the rest. But Axol doesn't discriminate, and neither does his axe. They're actually very progressive in their thinking. It was at this moment that the worst thing that could have happened. A goblin approached me in real life.
Are you recording currently?
Nah.
Oh.
So yeah, my sister decided to join me for a round, so I set up the 2-player mode. Hey, that's interesting. There's an auto mode here too. Let's try it.
Yeah,
alright. Let's try 2-player mode.
How do I play?
Figure it out.
Okay.
Stage 4 was extremely easy now that there were 2 of us controlling the characters. And as you can see, we were naturals.
WASD.
Use W. How do you attack? What
That's
do I do?
That's a good question. Oh, I figured it out. Wait, no, you hit mine.
Wait, no, I hit yours. So what am mine? What am I attack? The hell did you just do?
I don't know.
Oh, alright, I'll admit I carried for the majority of that, but...
Oh yeah, sure.
Oh, so that's a Dark Witch, we have to watch out for it.
I'm going straight
Now,
in.
I've tied them up, oh, I shot the wrong way. From a distance, he comes in for the support. How good was I?
I think I did more than you.
No, you didn't.
Wait, this is Mighty Knight.
Dang.
I've played this game.
You just realised what this game was?
I've played these games
I've played these games before. We walked into stage 5 with the same strategy as before. Anything that moves, it's our job to wipe it off the map. 2 of the 3 zones were cleared easily, but the third had our first boss, the Shady Knight. This boss is based off the assassin in the first game, and a character we'll see later. This pattern is going to reoccur with all the bosses in the future. They're all going to be based off the characters from the previous game. I shoot piercing arrow. Oh my god, he's like teleports right behind you. Nothing personal, kid. Alright, can you take this guy? Can you please help me? Help me! He's after me! I need to be enraged! I missed! Help!
I'm trying.
Help me!
Oh, he ran away.
Wait, I got him. You ready? I got him.
Yeah.
Get him. That's right. Oh. We fought bravely, long and hard. Finally, the night fell and we claimed our victory. Speaking of later, later is now. This is Dagger Swift. He's the assassin of the group and is meant for short range, using knives for swift blows.
We got Desmond.
I love the assassin.
Wait, no, it's Resmond Dagger Swift. It's not Desmond.
Now that I had 3 characters, I was sure to split my XP evenly between them so that the team could be balanced.
Alright, let's level this guy up. Oh, he's 17 now. Whoops.
Now we were ready for level 6. Our environment completely changed. Now at the desert. The sun was getting to us, we were feeling off our game a little. My sister even wanted to inspect the pixels up close.
Oh, I'm melee now, I forgot. What did you just do?
What the hell?
We also got introduced to a flare dragon. This creature has the ability to breathe a load of fire onto the ground to harm you. Pretty dangerous if you get caught. Everybody else went down with no issues.
Nice. Clean with it.
After that, it was time for my sister to say goodbye. Let me know if you want her to suffer in future videos because I would be happy to oblige. The next thing I tried out was the challenge mode. This mode allowed you to go back to previous areas and face much larger swarms of enemies than previously for universal stat points for all of your characters. A good star grind, if you will. So, I tried out the first one.
Oh crap. I'm still player 2.
Once I beat it, I was rewarded 3 stat points for my hard work. I tried the challenge again to earn more of the stars, but the devs saw years into the future and forbid me from obtaining more. I then cleared out the second challenge with no issue. Because I had gained quite a bit of XP and stars, I decided to select a main and level them up a lot higher than the other characters. I chose Axel. Despite my grievances with him in the first game, I was willing to make amends with him and move forward. This was very progressive in our thinking actually. So I leveled him up and powered through challenge 3. Level 7 was the introduction of the Spirit Knight, which was a floating piece of armor that swiped at you with their sword. But they weren't enough for my 3 heroes. Stage 8 was the same, with the Rock Titan being the new creature. So far these monsters were from the first game, with the exception of the Flare Dragon. You'll notice over time that these monsters will soon evolve alongside you, and they'll start getting upgrades of their own. Stage 9 and the Warhog was introduced, another repeat enemy from the first game. Still didn't stand a chance. I might be a bit overpowered now. Stage 10 cleared 3 of the 4 zones with ease. The final zone had the second boss of the game, Toad the Basher, who is a dark copy of Axel. Well, I'm not having it. There can only be one Axel. The archer entangled them, I walked in with my axe and used my slam ability, which eliminated almost a quarter of the boss's health. I then chased after him around the map, continually dicing him up.
There is now only one Axel.
My reward for beating the boss was the 4th character, Battleheart, the Iron Knight.
Hey, new companion. Ironheart.
This guy was the main character in the first game, so it's good to see him back in action. I'm not gonna have him for long. The new area we have unlocked is the jungle. Stage 11 went by smoothly, however, this is where we see our first upgraded creature, the Outlander. This guy is the second version of the Primitive, and let me tell you, if there is one thing I hate, it's ranged attacks. Despite their massive health pools, there still weren't enough for Axel's abilities. Now level 12, we get another enemy, the Shaman. He's awesome. He has the ability to summon more enemies onto the field. Now what the developers don't want you to know is that this was actually the inspiration for the new hit anime Solo Level. Stage 13 and 14 both went pretty well, kicking butt, taking names, and wait a second, 2 of my teammates are gone? Wait, what's happening? The Frost Dragon has appeared, and he's taking out my men. Is this going to be the first time I lose? Will Axel finally perish alongside his comrades in the heat of battle? Oh, never mind, we're fine. The third boss of the land, Bolt the Steady. A dark knight who possesses the power of evil. What does this power of evil look like? Definitely doesn't look like this. See, that's what real power looks like. They couldn't ever— are you kidding me? That didn't work too well. Instead, I'm going to try more challenges. I kept running through them fairly easily and unlocked a new hero. He wasn't in the first game, so his moveset is going to be entirely new. Okay, let's see what this guy is about. Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Spear Guy's movement is nuts. One of my favorite movesets already. So unfortunately the Knight has to go. I retried the stage and the Dark Knight fell easily. Looks like I have a new main. Sorry Axel. New area, the Haunted Path. Stages 16 to 19 were much the same. Complete decimation with this new character. The enemies continued to grow in strength, but they were still no match for anyone on my team. I even went back and did more of the challenges, unlocking the final companion in the game, the Wizard. I tried them out, but I wasn't too happy with the damage numbers. But to give them a proper chance, I decided to put them up against the new boss. Stage 20. We tore through the enemy in zones 1 to 5. Nothing stood in our path. Who is the new boss? Is it a Dark Archer? A Wizard? Maybe the Spear Guy? Oh. is the previous 3 bosses. I'm altering my review for this game, that's an F tier boss right there. This was not progressive at all. Still beat them, but the wizard was definitely having trouble. Now I said in the last video I did on Mighty Knight that this lava area was Central Australia, and I want to make a correction to that. It's actually Brazil. We now had a fan favourite character return, the second boss of the original game, the Overlord. This skeleton has the ability to revive after being slain, which is actually one of the worst abilities to have when you're getting jumped from every angle. Another monster that came up was the Dual Dragon. He breathes ice, and then he breathes fire, which then went on to be the inspiration for the hit anime My Hero Academia's Todoroki. Pretty much every monster has been maxed out and is in their strongest form. But it was at this point I noticed something that I had been neglecting this entire time. The archer can one-shot enemies. Now, I haven't really valued this ability up until now for a pretty simple reason. I've been able to stomp everything with my normal damage, but now that we're approaching the endgame, the enemy's health is becoming a lot more difficult to manage. One Shot doesn't care about this, however. If there is an enemy that has bajillions of health, it doesn't anymore. So I decided to upgrade into the archer a lot more than before, and work into the one-shot build. I still had some trouble with the 24th level, so I went into a few more challenges and cleaned them up with little trouble.
Do you guys remember that song? I play Minecraft like a sir. It just like came in my head and now I don't know what to do with it.
Going back into level 24 with a lot more upgrades gave me the edge I needed. In fact, it wasn't even close. Before challenging the final boss, I did the last 2 challenges to make sure I had completed every stage before going in. Once I had done that, it was time to face the last level. Here we are. At last. Level 60 on all my characters. It's time to beat the game.
How dare you filthy humans entering my throne? No one gets out alive. Feel my wrath.
As far as designs go in the Mighty Knight series, the final boss of Mighty Knight 2 is a straight 10 out of 10. He has a firearm, a cool moveset, and can summon tons of support. The only problem I have with this guy is that he has no health pool. Not a lot of damage either, which is unfortunate because the final boss of the first game was a lot better in terms of difficulty. But I guess that's it. The final boss is... Now this is a final boss. It's the first time we've had a second form, and when I played this game for the first time many years ago, my face was on the floor from the visuals. This boss is amazing. Fast attacks that swipe at the team, a shadow version of said swipes that destroys the AI of the companions, several fire attacks that destroy everything in front or around him, a leap into the stratosphere to come down on your head. Oh yeah, he has one-shot protection. Yes bro, that's S tier. Easily the best boss in Mighty Knight. What an amazing experience. And the boss is just the right difficulty. Our team was suffering quite a beating, but I came up with an idea. Root them down using the archer's abilities, and just as they're about to be free again, root them once more. This managed to turn the tide completely, stopping the summoning of minions and letting the entire team rail him. It was kinda hot actually.
Wait, we're actually getting at him. We're actually getting at him. Whoa! Lol, we got him. Ain't no way. No way.
So it was quite a surprise when I realized I actually won, but the journey doesn't end there. I want to 100% this game, which means I still have to get all of the achievements, but I also want to complete the self-imposed challenge of getting every character I have to level 100. So in the timeline so far, I've spent about 3 to 4 hours in this game. How many more hours do we have? Oh, I started grinding through the final boss over and over again. So I turned my recording off, and a few hours in, I did the unthinkable. I exited out of the game. But Fatbot Man, why is that a bad thing? There's no autosave feature. So when I went back into the game, my save was eviscerated. This entire time, you've been watching a save file that I no longer have. So I spent the next day with an auto team just trying to get back to the spot I was at beforehand. Isn't that fun? And then I continued to grind the final level for the next 2 days. Does this look like the screen of a mentally stable person? Does it?
We'll just get rid of this guy. That'll be fine. Yeah, if we have a look over here, if we can just... Let's have a quick look at the money. Yeah, so we're at 18 million. So maybe we should upgrade the characters a little bit, maybe?
I went to work and just had an auto-clicker on, restarting the stage over and over again, and the XP was never enough. They just wanted more.
Alright, while that's happening, I think we can try some Balatro. Feel free to give me like tips on how to play this game. I've only got like about 10 hours in it. Maybe I just put in like the triple ace and then, oh, well, we're chilling pretty much. So 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, there we go. That's a straight. I feel like I need to focus more on the cards of the deck themselves over the jokers as like a foundational start, so to like get those bonuses and things. So if I get rid of like those 4, is that a good move? Is that a good choice? It was a good choice because I just got a straight for that. What is this? When blind is selected, create 2 common jokers. We'll see how that goes. Let's just do a pair. I only need a few. Nice. Jack, Jack, 9, 8, 7, 4. Oh, Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. Done. There we go. Nice. I think I should stop trying to go for like big hands. I think I need to focus more on cards. Destroy 1 random card in your hand, add 4 enhanced cards. Okay, let's try this one. All right, I'm just gonna go all in on the straights. I'm just gonna hope that the straight build works. Put in Jack because it's a straight flush. Jack 10, 9, 8, 7. This is my first straight flush. Let's go. Oh, that's my first straight flush. 1 mult per tarot card used in this run. Wait, that's nuts. Wait, get rid of this guy. Let's get this guy. Oh, you're joking. I just got rid of the... Oh, I just got rid of the negative joker, which means I have to get rid of another joker. Oh no, it's not even close. Oh, baby, a triple. Ah. Okay. Alright, how are we going with this thing? We're still going. Alright, awesome. Take you away.
Once all of that was done, I had every level 100 character. It wasn't worth it, but there was also one thing that I wanted to try, a level that I hadn't touched yet, the Endless mode. I wanted to see how far my characters could get if they were level 100, so I started the Endless mode, and I waited. And I waited. And I waited. I waited for a few hours, but they were still going. So I left my computer on when I went to sleep. I had work the next morning, so I stopped recording. And this was what I was greeted with when I woke up.
Alright, I am completely done with this. It has been like 13 hours, and they're still at full health. Every time they drop down in health, the ghosts just come in and heal them, so... Yep. Alright. I'm done. I'm done. We're done. Retreat. Yeah. We got to stage 129 and we got 31 million. Oh my god. Every single achievement has been got. Has been obtained. Alright. I'm freaking done.
So yeah, I don't know how far level 100 characters can go, but after a total of 13 hours and 129 rounds, it was safe to say that they could have kept going for a while, and I wasn't about to wait longer for no reason. So that was Mighty Knight. I haven't made a sequel video in a few years, so it feels weird to come back to it after so long. But it feels good that I can finally put a cap on everything. I've finally beaten Mighty Knight 2 100%. Thank you for watching.